Hey guys, old school customized Raj here. Hope you guys enjoying your day. Well, I kind of had a rough day the other day, and I was installing the steering arms for the 33 Roadster, and I was only able to do one side, which is that side. I was having trouble trying to take the other spindle off because of the Barron seal, which is I guess the one that's pressed into the spindle. Um, I didn't know, and I guess it's a lesson learned. If you're gonna install spindles on this type of car, which is a roadster, 32, 34, whatever, you're using these type of spindles, make sure you heat up those bearing sleeves. Heat them up with a torch. Some guy put them in an oven. He had an oven and he baked them in there. You don't really have to do that. All you need is a torch. Get yourself a torch, heat it up real good, and you won't even have to bang them in there. I did the other side. I heated up, and that thing just went in there, man. Slide in pretty good. So that actually made that rotor with the bearing seal and everything go in there smoothly. I didn't have issues putting it in, taking it out. Well, this other one here, I had issues. I had to bolt put the rotor in, and then with the bolt, tying it up and it slide in. But then I had issues trying to take it off because I need to get behind there's a plate. They have like four bolts. The two bolts at the bottom are the ones for the steering arm. In order for you to get to the rotor, you got to take the rotor off. So I couldn't take it off. That was my issue. I was stuck. I was like, I mean, what do I do? Force it out, mess up the bearing, get new bearings, new seals, but I'm always gonna have that same issue. The only way I can do is try to take that sleeve off, get maybe heat it up, and maybe it'll come off, or else buy another spindle with the new sleeves and then do it the right way. Either or. Um, that was my issue. So I couldn't get it off. I was having problems. So my girl always tells me, you know what? Take a step back, go relax for a little bit, and then come back and mess with it. I said to myself, I know how to take it off. Because the claws that I have to take stuff like that off, like spindles and all that, they're only good for 8 inch. These rotors here are 11 inch. So they're pretty big. The claws wouldn't, they didn't have enough reach for them to grab the whole rotor to pull it out. Now they did, it would have came off. So what I did, I said to myself, you know what? I have some spacers. Spacers that work for Chevy and Ford. In order for me to take that rotor off, put the spacers on, use the claws, grab onto the spacers, and then tying it up or loosen it up. Well, you start tying it up, and then the whole thing should come off. Well, it did. So it worked out. I'm going to show you. This is what I use. I use the bolts. Then I use these claws. Grab it onto here. And I couldn't deal with this because this has that point. The spindles on these don't have that. So what I did, I just used the bolt. I put it at the end of it, just like that, and it came right off. and then the seal came off and everything. Now the other issue I had was the bearing was stuck. So when I took the rotor off, it came off with the seal, but the bearing was still stuck in here. See how I don't slide in? It's because of this. So I had the seal was still on there. I grabbed the clamps, put it on there, and I gently took it all out. And it kind of messed up the bearing a little bit, but I kind of like strained it out. You can see how you probably can see a little bit, but it's still good though. I just need to grease it up back again, but it's still good. I already spent it, kind of messed with it, so it's still intact. The problem with this now is that because of that, there's a possibility in the near future I'm gonna have to just buy me another spindle with the new bearing seal. Because as long as I have that issue with that, I'm always gonna have to be using these claws and in that spacer, which it was pretty easy. It came off. It didn't take long, but why go through all that hassle? But I'll just put some money aside and I'll just order me another spindle with a new sleeve and make sure I heat it up, put it on, take that spindle off, put another one in there because I don't want to have that problem in the future. Nope. So what we're gonna do today, we're gonna go ahead and put that arm on, and I probably won't have to take the wheel off anymore. After I put this arm on, that's it. I don't have to mess with it because that's all it takes. The caliper bolts through the back, and that's pretty much it with this full front suspension. Now I have to just take what I'm gonna do in a little bit. Once I put the arm on, I'm gonna try and straighten out the wheel as best I can. Then I'm gonna take measurements and how long of a link I need for the tie rod link. It takes two. One's gonna attach from one wheel to the other, and the other one's gonna attach to your steering box arm. You have your steering box, and then it has an arm. That one connects to that, and that's how you turn your wheels. So that's pretty much what it takes on this suspension. Of course, I still need to mount the chocks. That's no big deal. I ain't got a problem with that. The only issue I had was with that. And like I said, I was having a rough day for a little bit, and I couldn't figure it out. I was trying to use a crowbar to try to pry it open and take it off, but I was like, I'm gonna just end up messing up the bearing. Something like that that's pressed in like that, especially like that, when you're better off using some type of clamp or pulley to pull it out slowly. Don't force it out because you'll end up messing up the bearing. And that's what I didn't want. Kind of dinged it a little bit, but I kind of straightened it out and it's turning fine. I just got to re-grease it. So I'm crossing my fingers again. And let's just hope this rotor goes in smoothly afterwards. Once I put that steering arm. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. Set up the camera. Put that steering arm. Put the rotor back on. Put the wheel back on. And we'll go from there. So, like I said, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I just hope it works out. So we'll go ahead and set the camera and let's get to work. Oh, so I got it pretty much right there. That's why I'm gonna be working, guys. I guess in a way it was kind of good that I took it off because these bolts here that I put on this plate, they weren't fully tight. So I still needed to take it off. I just didn't think I was gonna have this issue. Lesson learned. Lesson learned for me. Don't ever do that again. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get that control arm on. I mean, like I said, building a hot rod is you're always gonna end up in situations like this. It's gonna happen, man. You just gotta go back and make it right. That's all you gotta do, man. Once you make it right, you won't have to worry about it. But sometimes you gotta use your head to get things done. You gotta think. I say, I always tell my dad, think outside of the box instead of inside the box. Yeah, sometimes that happens. I think I'm tying it up. I'm already forgetting how. Oh. Oh, there you go. I was tying it up. I guess it's cause the way I'm sitting, I'm not on that side. And these go just like this. Just like that. And just tie them up. I know you guys can see it from there. Probably ain't got that good a visual. I think that arm is probably blocking it. I think you can barely see it. Yeah, right there. That's the one we're working on. The good thing about it, at least if I ever had to take this, I'm probably gonna end up ordering another Baron set and a seal, because if I had to take this thing off, if I have to, I hope not. There's always that possibility. I'm just gonna end up. There's two things that are gonna happen. I get me another Baron, or else buy me a new spindle. That's about it, man. So we got that one in there. Got 4 extra bolts that I don't need, but I will save. little windy out here. Now we can try to put that rotor back on. Probably gonna end up re-greasing these things because all of that grease came off after all that. I have to put that seal back on. I'm glad that the seal didn't get damaged, so put some grease in it. That way, hopefully, it slides in there perfect. Good. Won't have that issue. I like putting a lot of grease on these bearings. I just put a lot. I don't care, man. I just put a lot. I don't want to dirty that one towel. I'm going to put that seal back on and hopefully everything works out good. In case that's in there. And sometimes, guys, it's just, sometimes these things happen, man. You just like ask yourself, next time, pay attention. Hopefully things work out. So now get the bolt, tie it in there again. This is the way I see it. If it doesn't work out the way it should, then we already know what we need to do. Plain and simple. But it's going in a lot smoother than before, so And then this thing just goes so far. You know what I mean? It's spinning good, so that's all that matters. It's in there. Gotta see if I have to go a little bit more. I think I do. Let me see the other side. Oh yeah. A whole lot more. There it is. There we are, guys. Still works. Mm. There it goes. There it is, guys. We got it. And we don't want no play, so gotta make sure it got some good play. They're already getting. Oh, that was in the middle. Yeah, that's about right. Yep, there it is. We'll go to get the wheel on. And we should be done. Then we'll go ahead and take measurements for that tie rod link. Wheel's getting kind of, that steering arm's getting loose already. That's a little too low. No? There you go. Oh, come on. You get one in there, guys. Come on. What do I do with that star now? Oh, I had it over here. Okay. Go ahead and tighten up the wheel. I'm not putting the cotter pins in it right now anyway, so. I got the caps too, but I'm gonna buy me some chrome caps for the front. The little cap, the dust caps. I'll get some chrome ones. There it is. go and lower that down. Because, and these things are getting kind of loose already. Yep, that's one way of doing it. Okay. Make sure they're a little tight at least. I don't want them too loose. There you go. So we got that done, guys. Now we can see what I did, because I know the camera angle is kind of tough. As you can see, we got that one control arm on there. The other one's over here. It came out good. Everything worked out. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take measurements and see what I come up with. I get you guys from the front. Get the ruler. Almost fell again. Take measurements. See what the link is. I don't think it can be 46. Look like 42. Yep. 42 inches. Yep. 42 inches. So that's the tie rod link I need for this car. 42 inches. It's gonna take two of them, like I said. Two are gonna be connected with the steering, and the other one connects to the steering box. So these two will be together. So that one, when that one turns, it's gonna turn both wheels at the same time. That's the way it's supposed to be, pretty much. So I'm working my way from the front to the back, because the front has more stuff than the back. The rear end doesn't have too much stuff. And I'm gonna probably go, there's two options. I'm gonna go ladder bar, or I'm gonna go 4-link suspension. One of the two. Then of course you gotta run one brace across, so your suspension doesn't go like this. You can have your suspension like this, but when you're driving, you don't want it at flex like that. That's why they run a rod, like a tie rod, one corner to the other, so that way it won't flex. It'll stay there. That's the whole reason behind it. But I'm happy that I got that wheel. Like I said, that rotor, I'm gonna have issues with it. That's my only problem. and I'm gonna have issues with that one. It sucks though, but that's my only issue. The good thing about it, this car's coming along. It's it's the vision that I'm happy with. It's coming out great. You know, I'm happy with the whole car, the way it's coming out. I still gotta make the mounts, the tire mounts for the shocks. I'll be doing that too soon. That way I know where the shocks are gonna go. And it should be coming out great. I still gotta notch a little bit of the radiator because I think the grill is a little tilted too much that way. So I think I gotta just cut it a little bit at the end. It's not much though. Oh yeah, I found these rods, and it's pretty cool because I'm gonna use them. You know, I always say never throw anything away that you have because you might end up using it in the future for something else. Well, guess what? I found this. It's pretty cool though. You get the camera a little bit higher. These links here, these rods were from my Malibu. They were the ones for the trunk. So the trunk hinge on one side, it kind of like it tore up. It's still hanging. You can still open the trunk and everything, but it's kind of heavy now. It doesn't have the thing where you have these type of wires where it flips up. So later in the future, I'm gonna probably end up putting some type of hydraulic uh some type of hydraulic so it can raise up my trunk in the Malibu. It's kind of heavy, but I'm gonna have to put two of them because that trunk gets heavy. So these rods here, what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna end up kind of like smashing them a little bit with the steel. I got the vise still has a steel plate on it. I'm gonna kind of like hit it and smash it, and then I'm gonna see if I can uh I might do that, or else I might end up just getting a piece of plate, drill a hole in it, put a little plate on it, and make a hole on it. And these are gonna go up here, just like that. They're gonna be for the grill to hold it, to keep it from moving. You know, I might put right here, or I don't know if I might put it right here at the edge, somewhere like that. I'm not too sure, but I said this is a good idea, and it has some steel right here in the middle. I'll make a plate, weld it on here, make a hole, and then I can just put the screws on here and then bolt it on here on the firewall, and it'll look cool. I think so. So I'm thinking this way, but I'm also thinking this way. I might think of this way on this corner. I think it looked better right here in the edge. So we'll see. Yeah, just like right here at the edge. Now that I think about it, I might just end up doing that. But that's good. I saved these, so that's gonna be cool for the roaster. But I'm gonna make them where they can come right off, and I can attach them, take them off, remove them. I'll probably paint those black, flat black or something. So I still haven't decided what I'm gonna paint the frame. I don't know if I can go glossy black and then or flat black, one of the two. I don't know. Maybe a matte black, have a little shine to it. I don't know. Probably just glossy black. I'm not too sure, but it's gonna have to come out nice and clean. But either way, guys, the I got the steering arms on. I already know what the link is, 42 inches. So I have to look for one for 42 inches. So I'll look online. A lot of the stuff, this whole kit's from Speedway. Big shout out to Speedway, man. They have good kits, man. The whole kit's from Speedway, and it's working out pretty good. So even the headlights are from Speedway. Those headlights are from Speedway too. So I'll be trying to get the best deals out there, man, that I can for this car, man. And yeah, coming out good, guys. So I'm happy. I'm, I'm happy with the whole steering on there. All right, so that's pretty much what we have for today, guys. I don't want to keep boring y'all, or hopefully I hope I'm making some people smile or happy. I hope they took this as a learning experience. With yeah, it is a learning experience. You put spindles, the bearing sleeve, don't force it in. Heat it up. I learned that. Heat them up, and they'll go right in, and you won't have this problem. Like I'm having this problem. That's all I gotta say. So either way, guys, if you haven't subscribed to Old School Custom Rides, go ahead and subscribe to Old School Custom Rides. Like and share. Share it with your whole family. Share it with your kids, your loved ones, grandmas, grandpas. Share it with everyone. But I appreciate every single one of you guys. And I'm happy with the ones who started following me on my channel. I'm very, from the heart, I'm very happy. Like I said, let's get this channel all the way up there, man. Let's get it up there. You know, without you guys seeing my videos or anything like that, I won't get anywhere. So, but like I said, I thank you from the heart. I appreciate every single one of you. And one day this hot rod will be in the street. It will be in the street. And you guys will be the first to witness that. I guarantee you that. So either way, guys, appreciate y'all. Take care of one another. And I'll see you guys on the next video. See you soon.